outside, it is already hot. I mean, Rob, we're seeing some high numbers for even early in the morning.
Yeah, it's really warm out there. We had some spots that stayed up at 80 last hour. We're finally seeing some of those temperatures come down for a little bit, but once we get closer to 8 o'clock this morning, they're going to start turning around. They're going the other way, and I think we're going to find daytime highs that are flirting with 100, and that's the air temperature. That's before you mix in the humidity that makes it feel 10 or 12 degrees hotter. So long duration hot on tap again for today. I don't see much on the radar. A couple of sprinkles tried in parts of Wakulla County earlier this morning. Those pretty much have since fizzled out, and I don't expect to find a whole lot as we go through our day today. That hazy sunshine doing its thing. Dew point numbers way up into the mid 70s in spots, so it feels even warmer than it is outside. And of course, it is awfully warm out there. 77 at the Tallahassee Airport, 74 in Valdosta, 73 in Thomasville, and not much of a breeze to stir things up, so we are on the lookout for some fog. I see some slightly cooler readings in our eastern areas: Hamilton, Live Oak, Perry, Homerville, 72s and 71s. Go a little further to the west, and that's where we see the 76s, like in Bainbridge and in Mariana, or that 75 in Liberty County and in Quincy. So we've got some warm across the board today, and I think it's going to stay that way. Not breezy. If there is going to be a breeze, it'll be more from the east and southeast. Right now, visibility numbers all pretty much better than 6-7 miles. The same setup exists again today. That bubble of high pressure, our big weather player, keeping all the new energy off to our north and west. That's going around that big ridge. Now, that will finally break down by tomorrow, and hopefully that means we can start to generate more of those afternoon showers. As long as that bubble of high pressure is there, it just makes it harder and harder for the showers to get started and do their thing. We rely on those showers this time of year to calm down some of that heat. When we don't get the showers, that's where the long duration heat comes in, and I think that's going to be the case again today, just like yesterday. So not only can we see those temperatures get up over 90, maybe by 11 o'clock or noon today, they could still be in the 90s after 7, 8 o'clock tonight. That's the kind of hot we're talking about, and maybe some highs that get up there close to 100. I think as we get into the late afternoon tomorrow and that bubble of high pressure starts to break down, better chances to see more showers cooking up. And it feels like by Thursday and Friday, now we can get those showers a little earlier in the day. So hopefully we don't get as hot in the first place. So we should be able to see a little bit of moderation later on this week. But for today and even for tomorrow, I still think a whole lot of hot. The tropics, just that one area well east of Bermuda that we still have our eyes on. It's got a chance for a little development, but I think it's going to run into a little too much resistance to really turn into anything more serious. Plus, it's in a part of the world that's not near anybody, so all good out there in the tropics and all quiet for the Gulf, for the Caribbean, and for the rest of the tropical Atlantic. On the Gulf today, east winds that turn southeast, maybe up to 15 knots, seas 1 to 3 feet. The rain chance is really small early. Plenty of hazy sunshine will get those temperatures going from the 70s to the 80s to the 90s, and maybe even flirting with 100 today. Lots of humid to make it feel 8 or 10 or 12 degrees hotter than it is. So 95s are going to feel like 107s or more. So just be careful out there, especially in those peak heating hours of the afternoon from like 1 to 4. That's when you really can find those highest temperatures. So make sure if you are working outdoors, you take breaks, you find shade, you drink plenty of cold water, and when you get the chance, get into the AC, get that body temperature down. Here's a look at that forecast that extends out through the upcoming weekend. I know it's a long way away. It's only Tuesday, but I do see improvement with those temperatures and those rain chances. Hopefully we won't have to wait till Thursday, Friday. Maybe we can start to see a few more showers tomorrow.